Well, it's just 2 weeks now before Ed and the steam crew leave on the Westward Bound Tour.
Oh, that should be exciting.
Always fun to see the big boy out on the high iron, as they say. We've been putting up the schedule, and we're about to put up an amended schedule because there's some subtle changes. So we'll get that up in the next couple of days, the changes to the schedule. They're calling this the Westward Bound Tour, from Cheyenne to Roseville, California, and back.
Oh, that's some beautiful scenery there.
Now, it has been in the news lately that Canadian National 2816 made its epic run from Canada to Mexico City.
Wow.
What a thing to see. And the absolute horrible news was that this woman was killed near Mexico City trying to get a selfie way too close to the tracks, literally on the tracks, when she was hit by the locomotive.
That was just sad. I heard about it and I had to investigate.
There's footage of that, but we are not going to show that. There would be no point in it. And this incident happened with the same train near the same location. This woman was also hit by the train just trying to get a picture of the train coming by. Again, right up next to the track. In this case, it just slammed into her camera, ripping it from her hands and doing some damage to her hands, but she survived.
Wow.
And so before the big boy heads out on its tour, we just kind of wanted to remind people to not do what you're seeing in this picture, and that's get right up next to the tracks. It's inconceivably dangerous, and there's just no reason for it. You can get a better picture if you're back some distance. And while this is Mexico, this happens everywhere.
Oh, I've seen it happen when we were chasing the big boy this last time for Spike 150. People all over the tracks.
And I don't understand the fascination with getting close, especially if you're trying to take a picture. All you're going to get a picture of is some rivets and a piece of metal coming by.
Right. It's better if you stand back if you're trying to get a picture of the train.
And for safety's sake, you want to be a minimum of 10 meters. 30 feet back from the track. I know that seems distant, but trust me, that is a proper distance to be away from the track.
Right. You never know if some piece of metal is even loose on the train that nobody can see it, and you'll get hit by that piece of metal.
Here's another incident also in Mexico. 3 bicyclists thought it would be fun to get selfies as the freight train came by, and this guy was a little too close to the train.
Oh boy.
And he got hit by it.
Right.
Fortunately, he survived, but good grief.
Yes.
This is India, and while you can't really tell from the photograph, this train is traveling at 70 miles an hour.
Oh, wow.
And he got his selfie.
Uh-huh.
He also got knocked 100 feet.
Wow.
Fortunately, he too survived with some substantial injuries, but survived. And while some might say, well, this isn't Mexico and this isn't India, like we say, it happens absolutely everywhere. And here's one of the most horrendous pictures I've ever seen.
This one just breaks my heart.
These beautiful young girls not far from where we are here, Spanish Fork Canyon, and grabbing a selfie here on the active main line of the Union Pacific, and completely unaware of that train barreling toward them from behind, and all 3 of them were killed.
Yeah, just sad. It makes me sick to my stomach.
And here's my lapse in judgment.
Yes, and I just about seen you meet your maker right there in this spot.
I was getting this great shot of the Metrolink, unaware of the train barreling down on me. I was just inches in the clear and completely unaware of the fact that there was a freight train barreling at me.
Well, and I was trying to warn you, but you couldn't hear me, and all you could hear was the train that stopped.
And the last time we put up a safety film was because 844 killed a woman near Denver.
Right.
She was just out on the tracks amid the other photographers and rail fans, and Ed and the steam crew were coming through there. Nothing that they can do about that, and there it was. I mean, it's just there's just nothing you can do.
Right. These things don't stop on a dime. It takes a little while for that much machinery to stop.
And when people are crowding around the locomotive like this, the crew can't see these people.
No, they're invisible.
There's no visibility, very limited visibility in all directions, and it's up to the people on the ground to maintain their distance. This is one of our favorite shots. We got this shot in Echo Canyon, but I wanted to point it out because what we have here is people doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing. A lot of the people in this crowd are professional photographers.
Right.
And well-heeled rail fans. And notice the group coming into frame right now. Most of these are professional photographers, and they're maintaining the exact right distance to get the exact shot that they want to get while maintaining safety.
Right. Well, and I would imagine they would get a great shot of the train. You can't get a decent picture if you're close, but a few feet back, you get the train in your frame and get a better picture.
We got this incredible shot, and we're a good 150 feet back.
Right, and there's the train. That's what we came to video, not a wheel going by. Now, I know some people like semi-trucks, but you wouldn't think about standing in the middle of a freeway just to get a picture of a semi-truck roaring past at 80 miles an hour. So why would you stand on an active main line to video a train?
And one other thing that I would like to mention, it's hard enough on the train crews to go through something like this without people on social media chiming in with some of the just most horrible things that people will say.
Right.
Criticizing the people who were killed, criticizing the other rail fans, criticizing the crew, just saying nasty, mean, horrible things. And I don't get it. I have no idea why somebody would want to come into a situation like that just to be mean. Well, I know we're all looking forward to the upcoming steam excursion with the big boy. And we will be posting some amendments to the schedule, so you want to follow along with that. And the easy way to follow along is to become a subscriber.
Right.
And the easy way to subscribe is with the upcoming blue button. Zoink! Right there, the blue button. Well, we're not sure how you found this video on the internet, and I hope it informs and inspires people
Right.
to get out there and have fun, and for goodness gracious sake, be safe. And we will see you here on Sunday.
Right.
Because we have some fun stuff.
Oh, yeah.
See ya.
We'll see ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye.